Hey guys, today I'm gonna show you how to make logos. So for example, this one here, let's drag this down for reference. So first of all, to create this outer layer, I do that, take the rectangle tool, just not do any fill, and make it black stroke. Let's do 2 points, like that. And then you copy paste it, put it on top of it, then hold Alt and Shift. On Mac it's Option and Shift, so then it's gonna stay centered like that. And then you can take it to the center. Once you have done, you select both. You can select both like that. Then you go to Object, and then we're gonna blend it. And then we check Blend Options. Let's do 2 steps. If we do a blend option of 2 steps, it's gonna be 2 steps in between these. So it's gonna be like this one here and that one. It's gonna be created. So if we press OK, so that then we've done the options, and then we go back to blend again and press make. So now we know they're exactly centered, and these two shapes are the exact same. They're a mix between these and this and that one. And then let's draw the line here. You can take the line tool, press and drag, left click, press and drag, left click, like that. And then we can select it all. Let's do a fill, a gray, for example. A light gray, like that. So yeah, that's how I created that shape over there. Let's recreate this shape. And this logo, I did pretty much something similar, if I can remember correct. Like that. Copy paste. Hold all, or let's drag it. Drag it. Actually, let's delete it. Copy paste. Drag it onto the same place where it was. And then Alt and Shift, Option and Shift on Mac, like that. One more time. Drag it like that. Option and Shift. One more time. Option and Shift. We can drag it to the center. Something like that. Then we do the line again here. So it's very similar. Line. Line. Like that. Select it all. And then we use the shape builder tool, and we can see here we want 1, 2 kind of legs, or what you would call it. So then we would remove all of that, remove that, remove. When you have the shape builder tool, you see that it's a plus. I'm gonna go back. If it's a plus, you add things together. if it's a minus by holding Alt on PC and Option on Mac, you get a minus, then you delete things. So then you can just left click, drag, you delete things. And I'm gonna delete this like that. So now we have that. So drag down, and by pressing Option on Mac or Alt on PC, let's duplicate it like that. Like that, for example. And then in the top right hand corner up here, you can flip them. So let's flip it vertically like that. And then you can just shape it however you would like it. So yeah, that's how I made that logo. And then for the last logo, this one, the one that I tried to make something that looks similar to an I-beam, like a construction beam. Let's see. So first of all, let's create this triangle. So choose polygon tool. Drag it like that. Let's squish it together a little bit. Something like that. Drag it out while holding Alt, Option on Mac. Then you get it to kind of line. Then it's, if you don't hold Alt, if you hold Alt, you're going to duplicate it, and if you hold Shift, it's going to kind of snap, so it's easy to follow in the same horizontal direction, like that. And then do the same thing like we did before, but we're going to flip it horizontally. So we flip it like that. And then we want to create this. So we could use a rectangle tool. Rectangle tool. Let's draw something like that, for example. If you want to make sure it's lined up with this center, with this center, with the pointy bits on the triangle, you can just do this and you remove the fill, then it's kind of easier to see. I'm gonna add the fill again. Select it all, use the shape builder tool, just left click and drag while having all of these objects selected. And now we know that this back part, it's going to be identical. So we're just going to select this and hold Alt or Option on Mac. Drag it a little bit like that, up a little sideways. And then let's arrange this and send this to the back like that. So then you see this object becomes, or is going to be behind this object. And then let's draw lines. And this is in order to draw these lines, these 4 corners. And we're going to need to draw this line as well. So let's see. Draw that line. Draw that line. Draw that line there. Draw that line. Make sure it says anchor. So you anchor from this to that, and then here anchor, you see that? In pink, anchor again. Now we're gonna do the same thing. Select it all. Use the shape builder tool. Now we want to add these things here. Let's see, like that. And then add that. You don't have to care about the colors for now. Add that as a shape. Add that. And then the I-beam, let's see here. Use this. You can use this, the direct selection tool. Then you can curve the edges. For some reason with the stroke, I think it's because it's a little too thick. You can use the direct selection tool, and then you can kind of make the corners a little softer, like that. And yeah, now we pretty much have the general shape of it. But what you can do is you can select it all, and then you can use the shape builder tool to color each part individually. So let's go here. This is a color guide. If you want to have this kind of column with different tools, you'll have to go to Windows, Workspace, and Essentials Classic. Then you'll get this toolbar. So I'm gonna press here, and then let's color it in. Let's make this a little darker. Seeing as the light, let's think of it as the light source is coming from here, hitting it like that. So then this part is going to be lighter, this and this. So let's do it like that, for example. And then if the light source is coming from up here, then this might be the lightest part, like that, for example. And then you can play around with the different thickness of the black parts here, of these edges. But yeah, that's how I made these 3 different logos. If you would like me to make a logo for you, you can always write below. I'll put my website in the description, and you can check that out. Or otherwise, good luck with making your own logos. Have a good day. Bye-bye.